Oh, so they're going the girls.
Okay.
Looks like we're going to
Varsity 8's grand final first, and then we'll finish off with the boys varsity 8. It looks like.
The boys are in timeout because they got in trouble.
All right. Oh, no. Take that back.
Just cycling through the names here.
Just cycling through the names. They are doing the boys first.
Here we go.
So, as we said before, Canisius is the favored crew here, but Montclair had that great start before, and here they're off again. Second try now for the boys varsity 8 grand final to see who is the champion.
Another great start from Montclair.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But Canisius has not let them get too far ahead.
Nope.
And Saratoga pushing hard there.
Big push from Trier on this one.
Yeah, New Trier is not letting anyone get away from them. They want this boys varsity 8 gold medal around their necks, but look at Montclair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Montclair
Excellent
out
high
to
strokes.
about a quarter of a length lead.
Yeah.
Here off.
Look at how clean those high strokes are. I mean, they are rowing very well. They know that Canisius is fast. They don't want to give them that lead and let them sit on it. They want to jump out on them. They did. That's clearly part of their race plan. And now, as they settle into it, can they find that rhythm to maintain that lead and maybe even expand it a bit? But in a race like this, you can't lengthen too much.
No. That means
this is the grand final with a tailwind. I mean,
look, also you've got 4 crews here that are basically within half a length of each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In the grand final for the gold medal.
Kind of feel like Trier's making a bit of a push here.
Oh yes.
Finding a little bit more speed, a little bit more distance every stroke. And here we go.
Coming through 500. Here we go.
Let's see who's got what.
Boys varsity grand final.
Canisius almost level now with Montclair.
Look at these crews. And then Saratoga over in lane 1. Very much in the mix here for a medal. Oh, there's New Trier making a great move through the 500-meter mark, establishing themselves. Who's in the lead? I do not know.
Look at the power in those legs. All these guys just firing those legs to deck.
Wow, I mean,
they
these
look
crews are pretty level. Looks like New Trier, though, making a great move through the 500-meter mark.
Saratoga. Saratoga
don't
quietly
forget about them
going
on the
about their business in lane 1.
Look at these crews, top 4 crews in the boys varsity grand final. This is just what you would expect from a boys varsity grand final.
Oh, yeah.
I think right now Montclair and New Trier are dead even. I think it's kind of hard to tell from this angle, but then I think Saratoga and I think Canisius right there. Canisius making a big push right now. Almost even.
I don't know. New Trier seems to be.
I think that's the angle, John. I think that if you were to look across.
It's not just the angle there. New Trier's making a great
that's
move.
just the angle. They're making a great move, but don't rule out Canisius yet because look at that push now from these guys.
Anybody.
Not ruling anyone.
Jim, this is
the boys varsity grand final. So 500 meters to go. Looks like New Trier with a slight lead on the field.
Slight edge here.
But this is where everyone's just laying it out. This is. There's no reason to save anything up at this point. Look at those crews. Oh, my goodness. Look at those crews in the boys varsity grand final. New Trier with a slight edge over Canisius, with a slight edge over Montclair, with a slight edge over Saratoga. Who's got it on the sprint?
Canisius picking up.
Yep.
Canisius picking up here.
Look at him sit up and go.
Moving out over Montclair, pushing into New Trier.
300 meters to go.
Coming up in the turf, but here's New Trier responding. New Trier's not going to let them go through them. They're picking up their pace. 250 meters to go. Who is going to be the champion?
Look at that bowman in the New Trier boat. That blade is just disappearing at that catch. So quick.
Here we go. New Trier Canisius in a battle for the gold medal. Who is going to win the gold medal?
Canisius just edged out.
Canisius is sprinting hard here. Is New Trier going to respond? Canisius maybe has a seat, maybe two here.
Maybe a seat.
Both crews.
If that.
At absolute max speed.
Half a canvas maybe here.
Up. Canisius taking the day. Canisius taking the day here.
Lifting.
What a race now from these crews. Oh,
Canisius will not be denied. Will not be denied. It's Canisius's day. Canisius champions.
Wow.
And then who's got this? Who's got the bronze?
Looks like Montclair holds on for the bronze, but Saratoga
like
was
a crab
right
to
there.
Celebrate, eh?
Wow. Wow. what a last 300 meters from Canisius. They really laid it down.
Yeah.
Went from about 1 or 2 seats down to a few seats up just in the last 250 meters.
Man.
Well rowed across the board. Canisius sat behind for a good portion of that race and then just laid it down in the last 250
Lots
meters.
of composure from those guys.
Last 250, but like honestly, like I thought they made a pretty strong push somewhere around like 700-800, right, to kind of get back up on level terms there,
Right.
and then really find that gearing in the final 500 meters as they and Trier just went for broke,
Yeah, because you had that great start from Montclair, then you had that really strong move at 500 meters down from New Trier, and then they started to extend that to the 1,000, and then Canisius came back.
Brave efforts all the way
last
around.
250, just a barn burner of a sprint.
Oh yeah.